Hi, I'm David Dobson. I'm the host of Conversations with Dr. David Dobson. It's a pleasure to welcome Dr. Jennifer Afua Afrifa Yamoah as my guest. Jennifer is a research scientist at the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research Animal Research Institute in Ghana. She holds a Ph.D. in biochemistry from the University of Ghana. Her research focuses on the molecular biology of African trypanosomes, which causes human and animal trypanosomiasis, as well as the host pathogens, interaction of tick-borne pathogens in domestic animals and their potential for zoonosis. Jennifer is passionate about her work and is dedicated to finding solutions to infectious disease challenges through research and education. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you, Dr. Dobson. Is it okay if I call you David?
Of course, you can call me David. That's much nicer.
All right. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
I know, in spite of our time differences, I'm glad we can able to make this happen. So I'm so thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you too.
To start off, could you please tell us about animal health?
Okay, so animal health is a discipline that covers the issue like both animal disease and welfare and well-being of animals. In the terms of animal disease, it involves the issue of the prevention and management of disease. So the use of animal, the term of animal here, I'm actually referring to domestic, wild, and aquatic life forms. So over the years and in recent times, the global burden of animal disease keeps increasing. For example, in livestock production, an estimated $300 billion is lost each year to animal diseases. And this was observed by the World Organization for Animal Health, that is the OIA. So in view of this, the organization and its partners in 2021 secured money to roll out a program dubbed Global Burden of Animal Diseases.
Oh, that's pretty massive numbers. So why is understanding animal health important?
Okay, so deducing from the direct and indirect burden imposed by animal diseases, and there's also a fact that 1.3 billion people depend on animal for living. Therefore, ensuring the health and then the well-being of animal is paramount as a way which can translate to the following. We can develop an effective preventive and control strategies to mitigate and reduce emerging and occurring zoonosis.
Okay.
On the other hand, too, there's also an indirect health benefit to humans, such as the companionship and the emotional support owners have from healthy companion animals. Aside that, furthermore, we have the production side. So with the production side, when we have a healthy and more productive animals, it can lead to an increased income and also safeguarding food security as well as improved nutrition. And these are among the ways that we can be able to meet the SDG goals 1, 2, and 3.
So I'm guessing these are not only the farm animals, but could also be domestic animals like pets, as well as the wild animals?
Yes. So we can have the wild, but mostly we for the animal health research here, particularly here in Ghana, we deal more with the domesticated animals, the livestock, and the companion animals. Okay.
So can I ask you, why did you choose to study animal health?
Okay, so it all started during my PhD study, where I worked on molecular characterization of animal African trypanosomes in cattle. Yeah. And here we explored studying the nature of trypanosome infection in Ghanaian cattle over a 2-year period. And during that, during the study, we found out that the cattle are able to suppress infection over an extended time period. And we found out that during the extension, when they suppress the infection over extended time period, they are able to serve as reservoirs for disease infection for both humans and then animals. So after my doctorate degree, I decided to venture into the area of animal health, as animal diseases is a major constraint to livestock production and food security in sub-Saharan Africa, especially among food-producing animals, such as cattle, pigs, poultry, sheep, and goats. So currently in my lab, we are doing a study, studying the prevalence of co-infection of animal African trypanosome and tick-borne parasites in cattle. We are trying to see the effects of this co-infection on the animal's immunity. We are also using metagenomics to survey and characterize tick-borne microbiome across the coastal savanna region in Ghana. And the reason why we are doing that work is to get a better understanding of the diversity of tick species and tick-borne pathogens that affect the livestock in that region. And this work is being supported, or was being supported, by the Matumaya International Foundation in Japan. And additionally, we are also identifying and characterizing carbapenem-resistant Enterobaceae in poultry in the Greater Accra region. And this is to monitor antimicrobial resistance in bacteria that infect livestock, which the International Foundation for Science also supports. So all these studies aim to improve understanding of animal diseases and to identify new strategies for controlling them, emphasizing the concept of One Health.
So very interesting journey you have, and I see you're so passionate about this subject and you love it. So this is so nice to see that. So can you share some of the challenges and possibilities you see in the future for animal health?
So for the future of animal health, the future for animal health is bright, although there are some challenges. So such as the compliance to good husbandry practices and biosecurity by some of these farmers. There's also an issue of animal health financing. Because when it comes to what I talked about, the World Organization for Animal Health and its partners securing money, they actually secured over $7 million for that rollout program. But if you remember what I stated in the earlier, the burden of $300 billion US being lost to animal disease in the livestock, that means that there are not enough finance towards the animal health sector. That's one of the challenges.
Is that $300 billion? Is it like for African continent? Is it worldwide?
Worldwide, each year. So each year, that is the amount of money that's being lost to the animal diseases. Then there's also an issue of inadequate professionals and research in the area of this field to tackle animal health matters. And this is, with this particular point, it's basically pertaining to the low and middle income countries. And then there's also an issue of lack of political commitment, especially in the low and middle income countries, with governments not supporting a lot of this research or these professionals to doing their work. But I believe that with the introduction of the One Health concept, it could deal with some of these issues indirectly, which may translate to a better system put in place, especially the better surveillance system. Then we can also have new technologies that we can use to treat some of these animals. And then finally, we can also have established evidence-based policies being put in place for this animal health research.
Right. Right. So I'm guessing that you also collaborate, like it's kind of integrated approach where you are involving for different bodies which deals with animal health, like I guess animal husbandry, veterinary, and other areas as well.
Yeah, because animal health, we call animal production, animal health is together, because without a good animal health, then you cannot have high production. If there is low problem with the animal health, you can have low production. So there is this post, professional insight post that was on LinkedIn in 2020 by Joshua Culture. He's a strategic foresight lead and OECD, I think the Organization for Economic Cooperation in and development in France. And he stated that the future of animal health is the future of human health.
Wow, very profound. Yeah, makes sense. So I'm so glad able to connect with you and talk to you. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you all the best for the important work you are doing, Jennifer.
Thank you to Dr. Dobson David for hosting me. I'm really grateful. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.